Well, hi everybody, welcome back. This is Kim. Today I'm going to be showing you a few things for PowerPoint. PowerPoint is a really great program. You can use it for presentations, slideshows, all sorts of stuff. It's really easy to use, and there are some really cool built-in features. I'm going to show you a few. So let's go ahead and open up PowerPoint. The version I'm using is from Office 365. It's a little bit different than Office 2016 or 2019. Things work kind of the same, but 365 has a couple added features that the others don't have. The first one I'm going to talk about is one of those. But so this screen looks a little different, but you're good about it the same way. You can go new, and then you have all your templates down here. When you open up 2016 and 2019, it kind of looks more like this. So the home will show all your recent files and anything that you've pinned, that sort of thing. But let's go ahead and open up a blank presentation. I'm going to get rid of this. It's going to be entirely blank. This is the first new thing that's built into Office 365, the PowerPoint. So if you go to Insert and Pictures, you now have stock images. 2016, 2019 have the online pictures, which this still has. So that looks exactly the same, but the stock images are really cool. So these stock images, they're still broken down by category, just like the other. There's a lot of great backgrounds, and these are little really nice things to choose from. So once you pick one, let's just pick this one. You can still resize it. You can do whatever you want to do. You can still crop them. You can do everything like a normal picture. So if you go to picture, once you click on a picture, it opens up this tab, picture format. So then you could go in and do whatever you want to do to it. Transparency, make it really light so your text shows through better. You can do whatever you want. I don't want Teams open. I'll go ahead and get rid of that. So that's a real pretty background. And anyway, so the stock pictures. Another thing I wanted to show you was inside of there, the stock images. They have different choices. So we have images like photographs. Then there's icons. And once again, you can click by the category. You can search. Here's some dogs, hot dog even, dog bowl. There's stickers. You can also search here, and there will be the dog stickers, which are very cute. This one is what excites me. These are people with transparent backgrounds, so they can be placed on top of another image, and the background, well, I'll show you here. Let's just pick this little boy. He's cute. Okay. So we can place him, and you'll see that he has no background of his own because it's transparent. So the background of the slide shows through, which is nice. Anyways, that's kind of cool. I use the transparent backgrounds a lot on different things, so this excited me. We're not going to do this right now. So let's just put some text here just so you can, so insert text box. This is a slide with a picture of a boy. Okay, so then you can edit your text just like you can. You can either click this to make it bigger, you can or do the pull down to pick a number, or you can type in a number. So let's say you wanted 41.5, you can just type it in. You can pick different fonts, everything that you can do everywhere else, in a normal text document. So that's that. Let's go ahead and create another slide. Right mouse click, new slide. Let's get rid of this again. Okay. So now I'm going to insert picture. Let's just go to stock images since that's kind of neat. Let's find something. Let's do this one's nice and bright. Okay, here's another really cool thing that you can do. Design Ideas is an also 365 thing. We're not going to do that today, but that's kind of fun. So there's a built-in tool that lets you get rid of the background. So you just click on your picture. Once again, you're in the Picture Format tab. Click on Remove Background. It automatically looks for and tries to determine what the background is. It obviously didn't do a very good job on this one. So these two choices here will help you. So mark areas to keep. So you just kind of draw inside the areas that you want to keep, and it will try to discern what things I'm trying to keep, and it'll figure out which thing is not background by what I decide to keep. See, as it's changing and getting better, so it's noticing now that these are things I want to keep. This is the building, this is, so you just kind of, you don't have to fill it all in, it just kind of does it as you go. It takes a few minutes, but you can. Okay, so there we go. So then we got most of it. So let's go ahead and get rid of the stuff I really want to remove. So this is sky also. So mark areas to remove. So it's kind of, I'm kind of telling it what I want to remove. So that will be the sky. So then you do keep changes. So now I have no sky, which is fine. So we're going to go ahead and grab another picture. So insert picture, stock images. So what can we put as our sky? Ooh, let's have, oh, this is pretty. Let's just pretend this is the sky. So we'll insert it. And then you want to send, let's make it full screen. Well, I guess it just has to cover the sky area. And then we're going to go send backward, send to back. And that's now the sky for our picture. So it's just a kind of fun way of combining images to create something new and cool. I should have picked something a totally different color, but you get the idea. So that's a fun tool. So I used the remove background, and then I just pulled in another picture and I moved it to the back so it became the background. So that's fun. Okay, let's make a new slide. Let's get rid of this again. Okay. Another very cool thing that this is not new, I just wanted to show you how to do this. So we're going to insert a shape. Let's say we want an arrow, but we don't want the arrow. So here's an arrow. So that's their stock arrow. You can resize it, you can do all sorts of things, but it's still this basic shape. You can stretch it, but it's still the basic shape. You can actually change the shape. So once again, you're clicking on it, you're going into shape format, and go over here to edit shape. You can change the shape and just pick another one, but you can edit the points. This is what's fun. So let's say we want a more sharp pointed arrow. Maybe you want the back to be pointed. So anyways, you can play with these points and make it kind of cool. So now I have a whole new design. It's not really an arrow anymore, but so that's cool. So okay, that's one thing. But watch what else we can do. So now let's say we wanted a few of these on the page. Let's make it smaller so there's room. You could do Control-C to copy, Control-V to paste. You can go to the Home tab and do copy and then paste. But here's a really cool thing. You just click on it and you hold down the Control key and move it, and that creates a copy. So that's a real easy way to make duplicates of your items. Now, of course, they're kind of a mess. So there's an easy way to align them all. So you just basically have to grab everybody, and if anyone didn't get included, you just hit Control and then click on it. You can tell they're included when they have these boxes around them. So anyways, it's not that it's what the word is. You can't do Control A on this to collect all the shapes like you can with text. It doesn't always work. Sometimes it does, but not always, and I'm not sure what the rhyme or reason is. So just try to grab them all. And then you go up here to Arrange, Align, and let's just align them all left. So now, I didn't have him grabbed. So let's Arrange, Align, Align left. There we go, so everybody's over there now. Here's another cool thing you can do. I don't think I have them all. Yeah, did I get everybody? Oops. I'm on my other slide here. Okay, let's do it this way. I'm not sure if I have everybody. Does everybody have a dot? No, he doesn't have a dot. I'm looking at the tips here. Okay, looks like I have everybody now. So under Arrange and Align, you can distribute evenly. So if you do vertically, it spaces them all, which is kind of nice. You could also do horizontally. So let's just leave it like this for now. I kind of like it. Let's see. There's a cool way to pick colors. You can pick this, and you could go up to shape format and fill and pick a color. But if you have a specific color or something you're trying to match, okay, let's insert a picture. Let's just do one of these again. Here, let's do this one. Okay, let's make this small. Okay, let's say we really like this really light pink right here. So you could pick one of these, go to Shape Fill, choose the eyedropper, and you can pick, see how the little box, the color is changing in that little box? That's based on the pixel that I'm clicking on. So let's say I like this color. So you click that, and then now that's that color. If you wanted to change the outline, you could do the same thing. So you go to eyedropper, and let's just pick a darker, maybe not super dark. Let's pick like this color. Oops. Did I have it highlighted? I don't think I had it highlighted. Eyedropper, let's pick this color. Did it do it? I don't really know if it did. Looks like it's still blue. Oh, I did text outline, that's why. Shape format. Here I want to be. Shape outline. Okay, so now we're going to go pick like this color. There we go. So that's just some fun things you can do with shapes. You can also, let's just get them all easier so it's easier to grab them all. If you want them all to be one united graphic that you could easily resize and move around, highlight them all. Oops. Okay, I got them all right. Go back to Arrange, that's in the Home tab. So Arrange, and then Group right here. So then you group. So now it's all one big graphic that I can move it all around one by one, as one big thing. I can resize it, stretch it. I can copy it again by doing the Control. So anyways, that's some cool things to do with shapes. It's really easy, and it's kind of fun. Okay, so now I want to show you one last little thing. So let's add it here actually. So see down here at the bottom, it says Notes. These are notes that are going to show up on your part of the presentation, not for your audience to see. This is only for you to see. So if you're giving the presentation and you wanted to just so you can remember what you wanted to say, it kind of works great too, because sometimes I'll put the notes in first before I even do the graphics and do the slides, and that way I can decide what the flow of the presentation is going to be and write my little notes first, like this is about color, and then You can do bullet points, or you can just, so if you want to do bullet points, you just go up here like bullet points. Talk about blue, talk about pink, whatever. Don't forget to mention the new project. Mention the website, whatever. So these are just notes. I'm going to show you what it looks like in a minute, but so they're only for your use. No one will see them. So let's go ahead and view the slideshow. So you hit F5 is the easiest way to do it, or you can go up to slideshow and start. So hit F5. No, let's do it on my other screen. Let's do it this way from beginning. Okay, so my slideshow is on my other screen that you can't see. This is your view of the slideshow as the presenter. So we didn't put any notes in here, but you can see the slide. You can go to the next slide. Here, I want to show you what the notes are. So here's my notes. So I can be looking at the slideshow, the image that the audience is seeing, and I can also see my notes. There are some tools right here, which are fun to play with. So this lets you pick a laser pointer, a pen, or a highlighter. You can change the ink color. So let's do pen. If you have a stylus or a little pen, it makes it a lot easier. I'm trying to do this with a mouse, but you can write right on the slide. And it does not save this unless you want it to. So you can draw all over it. It's not going to hurt anything. Another cool thing is if you press your W key, it gives you a white screen. So you could, let's say you brought up a point and you wanted to elaborate on it a little more and you wanted to draw a picture or something. You could do that. It doesn't hurt your presentation at all. And then you hit W again for it to go away. If you'd rather have a black screen, you can do that also. You just hit B. And let's change the color of our ink to yellow. There we go. Now we got another. Now we have black. So then you hit B again for it to go back to your presentation. You can zoom in. It shows where it zooms in. Click. You can zoom, go all over the place. That's kind of fun. Click it again to zoom out. This is the black and white, but this only does black. It doesn't give you the white choice. This, I don't have subtitles, but if you had subtitles, this would toggle the subtitles. This lets you see all the slides at once. If you wanted to show that you could see them. The presentation is still just on one, but if you wanted to, and it highlights which one you're on. So you could see them all at one time. This tells you what's next. So this is the slide you're on. This is what's next. When we're on one, this is two. See, so it's really easy. It's fun. What is in here? Subtitle settings, black screen, white screen, show taskbar, hide presenter view, last viewed, and end show. So here's what it says. Do you want to keep your ink? I'm going to say discard it. You could also end up here. So we'll get a discard and end, and that's the last thing I wanted to show you. So I hope you enjoyed this. PowerPoint's really fun. I think you should go play with it right now and just make up a fake slideshow. Play with the different things I showed you. And if you have 365, explore those stock photos. It's really fun. So anyways, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.